One more interpretation of the Second Amendment. Quote, "Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is a star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love is not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bent sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it up even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved." End quote. The complete works of William Shakespeare. Sonnet C. X. V. I. Probably 116. Now, quote, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." End quote. Constitution of the United States of America, Second Amendment. How are these two quotations comparable, one might ask? Let us begin by interpreting the sonnet. Line 1 states, "If you are pursuing a woman not in lust, but in the connection of one another's capacity for communication, and thereby find an increased capacity for both of you to think, then disregard what I am about to say." Line 2 states, "Love does not change from eros to agape when a new opportunity for eros approaches, nor is it the force which convinces one whom ceases to love." Line 3 states, "Love is at all points of time constant and not overwhelmed by the societal norms. It is the star that guides the ship across the sea, the true value of which shall not be known until it be sunken, although the cost of its production already be known," while simultaneously saying, "It is the star that guides the captain and his crew, the value of their deeds unknown, although the measurement of their value of their service has already been measured." Line 4 states, "Simply because one believes it to be too early or too late to love, love shall, if it be love, wait. Although a youthful, supple woman of high physical attractiveness, within the presence of his flaccid penis do come, love does not change in the volume or amplitude simply because he, as a man, has a limited amount of time to live. Rather, he shall hold to his erection and not be satisfied in lust, even until the universe itself implodes upon itself and time be inverted to nothingness." Line 5 states, "If you can find a hole in this argument of love and its definition, then I never wrote a single word, nor no man has ever experienced love. For this is but a dream, and life is not even life. A does not equal A." Now for the Second Amendment. "Since the primary force which shall hold at bay the forces of the state to be a tyrannical force is the existence of a well-regulated militia, the right of citizens of the United States to possess and carry on their person firearms shall be met with no impediment." How are these two related, one might ask? It is primarily in the first line. You see, with William Shakespeare's sonnet, it is by the exception to his definition of love that the definition becomes infallible. Furthermore, it is by the requirement and purpose of a well-regulated militia that the Second Amendment holds its validity. Lastly, we shall notice that all law must be limited to the expression of the words themselves, and one may notice that the Second Amendment speaks not to the purchase of a firearm, nor to the right to wield a firearm. That to which it speaks is the right to keep, ergo possess, and bear, ergo possess on one's own person. Up next, the 3 best non-series movies according to D. And you'll have to wait for that because I have to watch them and write it. I haven't written it yet. So now we'll go to the Manifesto of a Heretic.